It's a very catchy political campaigning song for sure.
That was our initial reaction just for the song purely. So now we'll start talking more deeper and try to break down what the song actually represents. So here are 5 things that we'd like to point out from this flag anthem.
5 things that we noticed, but before getting into that, one small thing. A lot of people on social media platforms are saying that there is Anirudh cameo in this song and they were circling it. What do you think about that? Mention that in the comments below. And like we spoke in the intro that Vijay has been manifesting it, slowly putting from Thalapathy movie till now that his political entry is not a surprise. It's something that he has planned. And look at this image. So one image is from Mersal and the other one is from Diggle. The color of the flag, the color symbolism, and if you look at both the images, I think maybe it can be we are trying to dig too deep to analyze.
Because those songs, Mersal, I don't know, but at least in the song from Biggle, it had other colors too.
Exactly. No, but that's the thing. But maybe it is also a possibility, so that's why I wanted to get it out of my mind. Number 1, flag, symbolism, and colors used in it. Starting with the first thing in the song, which is elephants. So elephants are symbolizing, according to what we have seen, somebody sitting and so basically exactly. So because it's creating havoc and people are going all over the place.
Yeah, and it's not like the elephants don't have. The elephants also had their mahouts on top of them.
Correct.
Another thing we noticed is that one person had a free hair while the other had something
tied around. The farmers kind of.
Yes.
So if you know what it is.
Yeah, if you get we've noticed it, but if you get the meaning of it, do mention it in the comments below. So there is that, but we can see that 2, dark elephants have lost control, or is it the mahouts who are doing it?
Yeah.
Using the elephants in such a way, it is open for interpretation, because usually an elephant who has lost control doesn't have somebody sitting on it.
Correct.
Right? So it is probably trying to show that somebody is steering this really powerful
or the elephant is just power which should be controlled in a way, in the sense that elephant is something which is huge like power, but it can't be left uncontrolled. So I feel like the elephant here symbolizes power, and the mammoths who are controlling it are the people who are creating the havoc among people.
Until our savior arrives in a white shining horse.
Yes.
Again, for any cinema lover, that is a clear indication of the hero's arrival. Yes. If you can see the symbol, it feels like while the horse rider is getting down, so does the elephant's land.
The savior and the power landing together. That means the savior who is going to use the power in the right direction will create a wave where...
Yeah.
You get the point, right? What the scene is trying to say, according to us, is that these two can potentially be the Dravidian parties which have been there in power for a while now in Tamil Nadu, and then the savior is here to save the people of Tamil Nadu. Now, number 2, no DMK reference. If you look at this frame in the song where there is MGR clearly seen in the background and Anna, which is another, is seen in the foreground, and Vijay standing in the center with the flag in the side and people around it. Yeah. This image clearly signifies that, what kind of ideology or what are the beliefs or the ideals, according to us, supposedly that Vijay is going to follow or what he believes in. But the clear thing is that even Karunanidhi is a legend in terms of politics of Tamil Nadu, and there's no reference of him.
Or Jayalalitha, anybody of that sort. So again, each one has had their own perspective, but I feel like this is purely to indicate what Vijay aligns himself with, or what Vijay's ideologies have been inspired by.
Yeah.
And again, I'd say that this is still the TVK party's anthem, flag anthem, and not Tamil Nadu politics anthem.
Yeah. What do you think of this portion of it? Mention that in the comments below.
Number 3, the economic representation.
Yeah.
So if you look at the visual representation here, and also in the lyrics as well, there has been a proper representation for people of all economic strata. We are not talking about the caste and the religions and all of it. We will get to it again later. But here we are purely talking about the people who are working, the and in terms of economy, because we can see the fishermen, there are fishermen. We can see that there are auto drivers. We can see there are IT employees. We can see that there are all the
daily
Paura Karmikas.
Everybody.
So there is a clear indication that the kind of people that TVK wants to earn the support of is not just, people working in a certain class.
Yeah. And the song is structured in a way, like we previously mentioned, it's about not about appealing to everybody, it's about everybody is with us. We are already victorious with the support that we are receiving. So if you look at it also, auto drivers are supporting, fishermen are supporting. The way it is constructed that, from all economic backgrounds, everybody is going to support TMK. Yeah. That is how it is being positioned in terms of the economic class. Okay. But didn't you feel that there's more emphasis given, especially some lyric portions and the more images and all of that, given to the working class, which is potentially the vote bank? Because as we all know, the urban voters in general don't come and vote, which is a sad situation, guys. Please go practice your vote.
Right. So even with the Lok Sabha elections, we have noticed this, that in all the metro cities especially, the voter turnout was really poor, like disappointing level poor. So
correct.
For all our viewers whoever are watching us, if you are above 18, please, if you don't have it already, go get your voter's ID done. Go and vote, exercise your right and power. I'd say exercise your power anytime there is a chance to. Make sure, even if you don't like any of the people who are contesting, which is I understand and I acknowledge that notion to have or that feeling to have, but please do go and vote. Make that one vote count, even if it is not going for anybody.
Number 4, which is religious and the cultural emphasis in the video. So starting from the whole Jallikattu image of and the horns, which in general symbolizes a crown or something of it. Again, like we previously mentioned, we keep mentioning that these are our assumptions based on what we see. So the haldi kumkum that they apply, which is a Hindu culture, this thing, and it over a period of time became a tradition, and then slowly you see rangolis and all of that where this flag is being used and lot of things. And another thing is lot of different age groups, which shows everybody is under support. Yeah. So those kind of things are also there. Every religion is trying to be included.
In my opinion, right, starting from Jallikattu.
Correct.
That is how it's pronounced?
Yes, Jallikattu.
Okay. So with that itself, they have placed this emphasis on the Tamil culture.
Correct.
And it's not just that. There were many other visuals hinting towards how precious they keep the culture, the Tamil culture.
Pongal, flying kites.
Yes, all of it. And including this color of the red and yellow in all of it as well is something that is to be noticed. One thing is excellent branding.
Yeah.
Throughout the video, excellent branding. But the second thing is these colors also hold a lot of value. Along with it comes the point that religious representation. I felt like, there were a few scenes that, seemed Hindu, but at this point of time, I feel like many people use the Rangoli.
Correct.
There is a utilization of I understand that it is a representation of one particular religion, but I feel like this is another part where, that is being used to represent many more people than
Correct.
what meets the eye. And also there were representations of other, I saw Muslim representation, I saw
Correct.
Christian, I saw there was a couple of frames only to show secularism.
Correct.
There was a couple of frames to show unity with the democratic pillars of democracy. There was a frame to show that as well, where everybody is reaching out to the TVK flag.
Correct.
Again, reaching out is what I'm placing emphasis on, because it kind of made me feel like the video hinted that for the 4 pillars to stand, they needed TVK.
That's a very subtle messaging I feel they have given. So that's
right. While we are talking about inclusivity, moving on to the next one, which is number 5, which is the color theme and the flag.
Correct. According to me, red is blood, violence, or protest, or revolution. Yellow is pink is women. Green in the stars is Muslims. Blue is maybe backward communities. And the flower pink women, like I told. So basically, it's like Hindu, Muslim, Christian, everybody. The flag, the color representation includes all of them is what I felt. And if you look at the stars in the center and how half of it is green and half of it is blue, and if we assume that green is Muslim color, like the color there used in the symbolism is for Muslim representation and blue for the backward community or Dalit representation, they are the stars or the priorities, a way to look at it.
Yeah.
That can be a symbolism that they were aiming at, is what I feel.
That is a good observation. Even I am surprised. Pleasantly surprised. Yeah, for me, it felt like the red mostly represented the working class of Tamil Nadu, which is why it took the majority of the flag.
Correct.
Right, and while yellow for me, yellow felt like it is just the general category.
Or maybe if I think about it, all the other colors, pink, blue, all of that, and the blend of it will end up becoming yellow according to the color structure, the center of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe red, which is the working class and the struggle class, and the center yellow. And if you look at the last slide where it's yellow but mixture of all colors, maybe that is what it is. Yellow is the graded version of all the colors, which is symbolizing the inclusivity, and the like I mentioned, right, stars and all is like special emphasis, and the flower is women and victory. So maybe that could be a way to look at the the flag.
Probably. Yeah, for me, like I was saying, I felt like yellow might be the general category, which, it is a neutral color. I haven't ever heard anybody associate yellow with a particular religion.
Correct.
So there is green with Muslims, there is orange with saffron with Hindus.
White with Christians.
Yeah, so I haven't really heard anybody, or to the best of my knowledge, I haven't associated yellow with any particular religion. So I feel like this is to represent the general category, while in the flag there are two elephants and then a flower in between, which we spoke about. The two elephants which take down the other two elephants and all of it, and the flower is the symbol of victory, the Vagai flower.
Correct.
But surrounding it is the stars, where I see your point of all of it blending, while pink is in the flower in between. So I feel like, again, all of this is very inclusive, but one thing is coming to my mind. So while we say that blue is a representative of all the backward classes, it feels like I noticed it before in the video as well.
Where?
Very brief second. So if you go back to the frame where the savior or the leader comes and lands on his horse holding a flag, there is a very bird's eye view shot of him riding the horse, and while he is riding, I actually in the flag saw shades of blue. And to sum it all up, for me the best part about this song was the song in itself. I am still the entertainment editor of SoSouth.
Yes.
So the song was amazing. If you put it in a film, it is definitely going to be a chartbuster. So for the composers, the lyricist, props to them as well. The editor of the song, great props to him or her as well.
Technically, this song is very, very good. Kudos to all the technical team who worked on this song and trying to get the symbolization right. And we hope we did justice to the decoding of the message that you have placed in this song. If not, anyway, Vijay told that he will announce in his next meeting. So we'll anyway get to know. But till then, if you found some details that we didn't notice, mention that in the comments below. And what do you think about the song, the reaction, the party, anything, the comment section is open. Mention all of that in the comments below. And thank you so much for all the love and support that you've been giving us. Continue to give that. We do a lot of reviews, reactions, analysis, outdoor vlogs, lot of things. All of that, the links will be in the description. And check out our channel for more videos. Just go.
And also, Thalapathy Vijay's one of the last films, which is greatest of all time, is about to hit theaters on 5th September. Again, Vati coming on Teachers' Day.
Yeah.
And also, we reacted to the songs, the trailer, the teaser of GOAT.
Yes.
Check those videos out too. We'll be on the field at whatever time the film releases.
Yes.
We'll be catching the first day, first show, and we'll try to be the first ones to bring you the review of the film.
And whistle poured also in the theater.
Yeah. I mean, he will. I will stand.
I will. Yes. This is Maruti Acharya.
And I am Sanjay Ponappa.
And you're watching India Today, SoSouth.